Everyone, if you say a single Japanese Yaku name to me, I will ban you. I don't know any of them.
Tanya.
Never heard them.
Chombo.
Trust me, if this game would let me Chombo, I'd Chombo the fuck out of today.
Oh hey, my camera's on. No, it's not.
I'd be the fucking Chombo guy, alright?
Chombo guy?
Author Chombo Blues. Are you all ready?
Oh
Real
yeah.
Chombo man hours.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready as I'll ever be.
I'm up.
Hey Bryn, how are you doing?
So I can't have either of your chats up. All the cool people are in there. Hey everyone, I'm not reading anything that you say, but I think that you're great.
I can only read mine. I have your tab open. I have your video pause. I do not wish to cheat, because I don't cheat. Except at speedrunning.
I changed my title to Real Chombo Hours.
Nice, good.
Actually, I'm gonna change my whole title to Real Chombo Hours, because let's be real. Let's be real for just a second.
Tina was playing out of her discards last night.
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's always an unfortunate time.
It is. Hey, this my hand is kind of crap. Let me tell you.
Yeah, same.
Are you gonna play out of your discards?
We'll see.
I think playing out of your discards is like a real power move, and it's like the secret to winning at mahjong. So I have to ask, Auth, are you playing this with the game music or no?
Hell yeah. The game music slaps.
Make sure to ask him again in roughly, 10 loops? It's what, 12 seconds? Ask him in 12 seconds.
Tina, better than anyone, you should know the types of games I've speedrun in my life. I have developed a specific ability to tune out music if it gets repetitive or annoying.
I seriously should get you to play Chicago Syndicate for the Game Gear, because it's the only game that ever made me wish my hearing impairment was worse.
Hey Carrie, if you get off to play that, you have to play Super Mario World.
I have played Super Mario World.
Different
Hyper
Super
6.
Mario World.
Is this the NES version?
Yes.
I played it.
Hyper 6.
I can actually
Chinese
claim
Hyper 6 that exists.
Two
Good.
trucks. Hyper 6.
I am going to make you a Hyper 6 cartridge now because he said that.
Please don't. Just.
I have the ability to make
Hold
those.
on. Let me just say to you, I want you to know that I think it's extremely funny, and I think that you're extremely funny for coming up with the idea. Does that get me out of the possibility of you actually wasting your time doing that?
It only takes me 20 minutes to assemble that cartridge, too.
That's still 20 minutes too long for Hyper 6.
Alright, you won't get a Hyper 6.
Yeah, but you could do
cartridge.
one of those, like, you know how it used to be really in vogue for streamers to do an unboxing video to show what their mail is? Imagine you opening a box.
Alright gamers, your boy authorblues back here again for another sick unboxing video.
It's more like sickos on
Hey,
boxing
you're
video.
way too good at that. It's practiced. Manicure.
Sure.
Oh, hey. What you up to there, friend?
You know, just collecting tiles.
Is that what the cool kids do these days?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, then I'm in the wrong room.
Oh, no, you're in the right room. Wait, that could be read two ways. Shit.
No, it's true.
I don't like where this hand is not going. I don't like where this hand is not going. Oh, never mind. Oh, you weren't gonna get my white dragons.
Wasn't anything anyway. It just wanted out of that hand.
You got it. Hey, Hawk, you made 88's hand worth twice as much.
Oops.
This hand is weird. Okay,
How
sure.
did I make it worth twice as much?
Because you dropped a Riichi stick.
Because you dropped a Riichi stick.
He gets those points?
Yes.
Yeah.
I sure do.
Oh.
That's your bet. You put 1,000 points down to say that I will complete this hand, and then you didn't win on that bet.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. guess that is the way math works, huh?
That's the way gambling works.
You, a professor
Wait,
in
are we
computers.
gambling?
Yes, we are.
Math is a slow and insidious killer.
Everything is just applied mathematics anyway.
That's true. Philosophy, applied math.
Correct.
If you keep going down the levels, eventually it becomes very applied math. Very, very applied math.
6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, but it's really just how far of a distance your field is from pure mathematics.
Yeah, pretty much.
Aren't I a math teacher? I mean, some days it feels like it, yeah.
Yeah, you're an applied.
I assume that you're engineering. You're in the engineering college, right? Which is discrete from the math college.
Most universities have computer science and the arts and sciences.
Okay.
Specific universities will sometimes put it in like a school of engineering if they have one. I'm technically in arts and sciences at my university.
Gotcha.
I think that's why a lot of the universities here do Bachelor of Computing Science and not like a Bachelor of Science in Computers or whatever. I would prefer to call it, what's the, like, Bachelor of Science in Thinking Sand? Yeah.
Lightning rocks.
Lightning rocks, yeah, you know, making quartz and silicon do their bidding.
The rocks I know of are the math rocks. So.
Oh my god, I would like this hand to just die. This hand sucks.
You know that you threw out.
Oh yeah, I was just very quickly reminded of a rule in this game, okay?
What's that rule?
Don't go into it.
No, that if I have a 2, 3, 4, that if I cheat off of the 5, I can't drop the 2.
Yeah. I think I know what I'm gonna do with this hand, and it sucks.
I thought it as I was about to do it. I was like, I'm pretty sure it's not going to let me drop the other side of this weight. And wouldn't you know it? It turns out that the interface will stop me from doing the big Chombo hours.
Chombo is like the most like epic hand, and if you can pull it off, congratulations. God, wow! I want to win though.
That's okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I know. I'm not winning.
Aeytate took my Riichi stick and I wanted it back.
With interest.
Wow, this hand.
Sucks.
Yep. This is because screw this.
Everybody has a. Thank you. Oh, I'm so happy.
I was like, yeah, this hand sucks. Oh, thank you, game. Thank you, because I did not want to play this hand.
You didn't want to play for the 13 orphans.
It was not close enough for me to do 13 orphans.
That's number one.
There's like, you need to be like within 10 or 11 tiles to pull it off, and I have done it from 9, and let me tell you, I was a bloody fool for trying to do it from 9, and I did do it. Yeah, sure. I want to take away Tina's dealership so bad.
When the anime people speak in anime to me while I'm playing the game and I don't know what they understand, I don't understand what they're saying. I think it's a good experience for me, you know.
Generally, they're
I
telling
also
you that
don't
you
know what
suck.
they understand.
What?
That's
They
what.
told me that I suck.
That's what they're doing.
Oh, being sucking is exactly the last thing that I want to be doing.
I just got rid of that. I don't want another one.
You know what? Sure, let's get rid of this. Who wants the 4-pin? I just noticed, Tara, you said that, haha, Tina will never know that we're calling her cool in here. And I figured I'd repeat that message because I don't think Tina saw that message.
That's very kind. Thank you. Unfortunately, I am now aware that you were calling me cool in there.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I did not mean to be like this. You can blame it on being Sunday morning.
Hey, Nerd Rush,
Okay,
thanks
you-
so much for the resub.
Every stream, you started a new club with hats and shirts.
I already have tattoos and shirts, though.
Drop the white dragon, drop the white dragon.
If I had it, I would. It's a dead tile.
I wanted us all to drop white dragons at the same time. Like, it's a cool thing that friends are doing.
Blue eyes, white dragon? What?
No, but the fourth dragon was ripped up, remember?
I'm just gonna drop an Uno card in here. Is that permissible? Like, you know, the reverse card?
You got a rock.
It was authorblues playing the reverses card.
Mm-hmm. What you up there? What are you up to there, buddy?
Winning.
He's calling tiles.
What's their phone number? Is it 555?
Go on.
1212. I don't know. I'm trying not to say somebody's phone number by mistake.
It started with 555. It doesn't work.
Well, they do go to test numbers. Wow. Wow.
It's a shame to be
Hey.
late today.
How's it going, Tina?
I'm fine. I haven't dealt into anyone.
Yeah, I'm just sitting here playing this game, and hey, watch this. Oh, there's a way to open up your game, right?
It's like, I'm gonna wait for everyone to sit down, but I've got something to show you.
You just gave me my first 2 discards, that's all.
Oh, what a game. What a game. This game is... Hey, Insane, how are ya? Oh, this game is great. Y'all are great.
No, you're great.
Yeah.
I have my
Take that.
moments. I have my moments.
Uh-huh. That's usually every minute.
So sweet.
You are. You have a way with words, friend.
Yeah, it's too bad that nobody can hear him because of my faulty mic.
You sound fine now. Like, I amped you up and everything.
Hopefully I can get that squared away and set up later.
Oh, come on. Come on, game.
All these reds. Fuck!
Oh, do you need a hug?
No, I need a Yaku, and there were 4. I had 2 red dragons, and then the third one.
It sounds like you're playing
That
Pogs.
sounds really sad.
It sounds like you're playing Pogs.
I miss Pogs.
Oh, yeah, you just need a better slammer.
Yeah.
Slammer?
I miss Pogs.
Pogs are great. It's how you did gambling in school and got away with it.
That's right.
I forgot about that.
Hey, don't curse me with that. My hand's closed. I absolutely still have a Yaku. I'm not the kind of person who would con right at the beginning of a round.
I play a weird
Multi-ball,
game.
multi-ball.
Multi-ball.
Aw, thank you so much.
Fuck!
I'm out of this shit.
You know what I was trying to do is I was just trying to go for all triplets and just whatever.
Don't worry, it's just a
I was sliding somewhere between Chitoy and all triplets, and I wasn't really sure where that hand was going. I'm glad I never had to make any meaningful decision with it.
Yeah, by throwing out all the red dragons.
That was a bad decision on my part. I should have dropped the other tile, but whatever. It was inevitable that I was going to get hit by you, so I guess that's fine.
No. No. I don't get in anyone's head.
I can get in people's heads. I just don't want to.
God, it's South 1 already?
Yeah.
Yeah,
What a time to be alive.
yeah, and somebody's winning and it's not me.
Yeah, what's up, Derek?
It's Derek.
What a jaunt to be alive.
I so out of practice with mahjong. I'm not like ever evaluating my hand. I'm just responding to a discard like it's some external stimulus, and I'm a unicellular creature.
I'm the opposite. All I do is look at my hand and nothing else. That's my problem.
I'm just staring at the board and the anime girls and the chat, and then I get a discard, or I get a tile dealt to me, and I'm like, well, guess it's time to make a choice.
It's time to duel.
Die.
Discard.
Oh my god.
I don't want that. Get out of here.
I'm not gonna feed you to my family.
Then maybe you'll enjoy this one.
To the Shadow Realm with you. Shit.
Why would you swear in a children's gambling game?
My grandfather's mahjong deck doesn't have bad tiles.
Oh my god.
Yeah, his hand is looking scary, rather.
Bad time.
Yu-Gi-Oh was a children's gambling game, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Matcha made
Was
the
it?
same joke I did, and I bet Matcha made it before I did. I want you to know I didn't see it, but I'm really glad we're on the same track.
oh boy, this is a weird hand, that's for certain.
What am I doing? I should be playing the Akagi soundtrack for myself.
I'm just playing
There we go.
I'm just playing Phoenix Wright music because I figure like a Phoenix Wright themed, I've said this to Mini-Matt before, a Phoenix Wright themed mahjong game would be hilarious.
Hi, Griffey.
Oh, thank God. Fuck. Jesus. God bless. Please take my 500 points. No. I was the dealer!
Yes.
How you doing there, buddy?
I've been worse.
I'm better now. I have a puppy in my room.
Oh,
Fucked up. Fucked up that you'd rub that in my face. That's fucked up.
I have a kitty in my room.
That's almost more fucked up than what I did. Hi, Griffey.
Luna was coming up to me and she was rubbing against my legs and she was all like, "Hi, you're ignoring me," and you're like, yes I am.
It's fine, even if you had given her attention, she's a cat, so she would have decided she didn't want anymore after about 20 seconds.
Yeah, that's about fair. Every morning I'll come out of my bedroom and she'll be like, "I want to be picked up, I want to be picked up," and then 15 seconds later it's, "I'm gonna bite you in the fucking nose."
Every morning, I open palm slam cat food into my into my cat's cat. My cat starts eating it, and it starts eating it hard. It's doing all the moves.
I have a commit for that generator to complement the cursed Celeste generator that I made. I would have to remind myself to actually push it onto my website at some point. Open palm slam, some insulin.
I used to have a cat when I started grad school, but my ex took the cat. I haven't gotten another pet since, but I kind of wish. Oh, fuck you. I kind of wish I did.
That's okay. Now I get.
My hand isn't anywhere close to done. You couldn't have just waited for the rest of us.
I mean, I could have, but
My hand still needs so much time in the oven. fine. You don't want a 9.
That's what I wanted.
Glad it wasn't me.
Sneak by first. Oh, look at all these power gems in my hand. Someone take them away.
Okay.
I never think to myself, man, I've got to play some mahjong. But when I'm playing mahjong, the vibes are immaculate.
It's so fun, right?
Right. That's the thing, though. Like, it'll never enter my brain as like, I have got to play more mahjong. It'll always be someone says to me, "We're gonna play mahjong," and I say, "Okay, I don't have other plans." And then I play it, and I think, this bangs. This bangs so hard.
So I'm gonna say something here.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm gonna say is kind of controversial, but I feel kind of strongly about this. I do not like Riichi mahjong because I hate how newer children's card games crib from it and how it threatens Yu-Gi-Oh's rightful title as the best Shadow Realm portal of all time.
That makes sense.
I feel that Riichi mahjong's rise comes unjustly at the cost of YGO's legacy and people's unwillingness to give that beloved classic a real chance. Like, isn't Seto Kaiba's own adventure to curse everybody to an alternate universe worthy of being played?
Maybe episode 1.
That's so brave and so true.
A lot of people aren't willing to speak their truth, and I want to commend you for this.
Thank you, friend.
This hand is dog shit.
Yeah, big thing.
I will share the link to my generator for this shitpost later.
You ever wonder what life would be like if you got dealt any good tiles?
Well, you would have more than 17,400 points, right?
Yeah, probably.
I can't believe you're Luigi forcing right now.
Yeah. Really a lot.
The problem is that all the tiles I have are bad. Is that they're bad tiles.
But you're not a
I'm
bad
thinking
friend.
about the tiles I have, and I'm wondering, wouldn't it be better if I had more good tiles?
Good ones? Yeah, right?
But you know what? You're not a I've lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
Good job.
I know. This is what I get for talking about my love for Yu-Gi-Oh over mahjong.
Multi-ball.
Multi-ball.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I see that.
Yes. Sure.
Mm-hmm. I don't like this. I don't like
Okay,
this.
come on.
I am so sorry,
I
Tina.
hate this so much. I can't believe we're about to rotate the board.
Wow.
I had 6 Han in my hand. I was so excited to press the funny button.
There you go. Off chat now has a copy of the generator.
This is bad. Okay, get rid of you.
I just think that, like, the fact that a 3-Han hand is worth 3,900 points and that a 5-Han hand is worth 12,000 points is, like, I think someone woke up one day and said, what if numbers didn't mean anything? Like, what if the funny squiggle that looks like a 5 and the funny squiggle that looks like a 3 were just kind of noises?
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what happens with 4-Han. Gets to 8,000 and it goes up there, right?
Yeah, once you hit Mongon scoring, it stops doubling.
What was it you said? Like my first day playing? We get into fuck you scoring?
Yeah, it's fuck you scoring at that point.
There it is. Yeah.
I still think it is beyond fucked up that Rianpeku is only a 3-Han hand.
Stop it. Stop giving me these tiles.
I think it's
I'm
fucked
gonna
up that
discard
Shutoi's
every-
only a 2-Han hand.
No, Chichoy being too hot is
Nope,
on brand.
you're not gonna sell
and
me on
funny.
this one.
It's
You're
on
not gonna sell
brand
me on
and
this.
funny.
No, not a fucking chance. I'm sorry.
It's all twos. All twos all the way down.
Okay, I've never had it expressed to me that way, and I now understand what you're saying. And I also now think it's a little bit funny.
Oh, I'm gonna have to dig out of this feckin' hole, aren't I?
Dig up.
This. You know what's great about this game?
Nothing?
Go. I'm listening intently.
Yeah,
Please tell me.
I can't wait to discover it.
That we're playing with friends.
Yes,
That
that's
is pretty awesome. Yeah.
that is
Okay.
that is the redeeming thing about this game.
Yeah, my friends who want to take my blood.
Well,
You have
yeah,
plenty of blood.
I'm vegetarian. I
only
don't want your
donor
blood.
Yeah. Let's be very clear about who's taking whose.
The human body has roughly 10 pints of blood, and you can survive with as little as only half of that, with minor assistance.
You know,
But remember, as soon as you lose 2,000 cc's, it's your job.
I played mahjong better when I have less blood. Yes, that's sound logic. Actually, in theory, you would play better mahjong if you had to go to the bathroom.
Yes, I
Okay,
do
why?
understand that logic. I'm
Yes.
following it perfectly.
Yes,
Go ahead.
humans
Is
are so when one of the things about if you have like a real pressing need to go pee, you're more likely to hesitate less on decisions.
I would not describe the central reason why I underperform in Mahjong as taking too long to think.
Ultra Instinct Bladder Mode. Thank you, Sandra.
I'm sorry, I dropped like 6 of those earlier, and you needed that one in particular?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm stuck on Ultra Instinct Bladder.
Is this
I'm fucking dead now.
Is this some brand's like, you know, slogan for their undergarments or something?
I'm sorry, it was the first thing that popped out to me in chat. I don't know why.
Also, to answer your question, yes, it is. The original post in that link is somebody's being serious about how much they hate Celeste because Donkey Kong Country 2 is better.
I feel like if you're gonna bitch about Celeste, that I would not start at Donkey Kong Country 2 as my as my touchstone from which to argue from. I feel like Super Mario World just makes better sense.
Fan games. The
Or
movement in it
fan
feels like fan
games?
games, yeah.
I was gonna say, we're really gonna complain about, or we're really gonna compare Celeste to the second game of shitgamequitforever.com.
Exactly. I still will never get over the fact that when Sky asked the Donkey Kong Country community if they had any resources for learning Donkey Kong Country, they linked her to Shit Game Quit Forever, and she got upset because she thought that they were trolling her and never actually clicked the link.
Oh, poor Sky.
Oh, poor Sky, I love you.
For those of you in chat who aren't in on the joke, that link goes to their wiki.
Their wiki leaderboard with strategy guides and everything.
Oh, that's. I can understand. I can understand how hilarious that is, but you know, if you weren't in on that, that would be off-putting. So yeah, I can
Yeah.
understand that.
Yeah, if you don't know.
It's like, you know, I don't know if it's still available or not, but smw.sucks, I believe, was available for quite some time.
That wasn't the account that Minion used to own, was it?
I don't know.
For the old wiki, or was that someone else who had that one?
It doesn't resolve at the moment. I thought about buying it for you and just directing it to your Twitch, but I found out that like it was
Nice.
like $180,
Thank
and
you.
fuck, it was $180 for a shit post. So.
I was about to click the phone button, and I just think it's kind of.
Oh no! No! Oh no!
Hanuman.
I am still alive, though. That's the problem here.
Man,
I
it's like-
love being in third place. This is so much nicer.
Hey, Tina,
Yeah.
Tina, what the fuck did I ever do to you?
Well, I think that you've taken some of my points this game.
You weren't using those points.
Look,
I
it's hard
assure
to
you,
keep
you
track
weren't.
after a
I
certain
assure
amount of
you, you
time.
weren't using those points.
I'm so pissed over here. You
It's
don't know.
just 4 stores all over
This
again.
is-
I'm sorry.
This is
Yeah,
you know what's,
yeah.
you know what's fucking great right now is that I'm
You know who's the bother?
88. I'm not streaming without a webcam and nobody can see me angry at the moment, and I hate this.
I've never been mad in my life.
All right, for the benefit of Carrie's chat, go to your fridge and get an apple, and make sure that it's like a Granny Smith or something, like a Red Delicious. Carrie's about that red.
I don't
She's
eat,
very
If-
angry.
I don't
if
eat
you
apples
have a Red
though.
Delicious, if you have a Red Delicious in your fridge,
Get better
please
apples.
please reevaluate your decisions.
Those
in
are
life.
those are trash tier apples. It's like up there from Granny Smith. Granny Smith is like the trashiest of apples.
What? You
By
listen
far
to
the worst apple. What am I rated in Mahjong Soul?
Grandmaster.
No.
Oh, it's no longer on your thing.
Authorblues is rated
Hey, I
as a
hate
3-star
this.
novice.
I don't like what's happening.
I'm rated as a 3-star adept. I am definitely not making that level today, aren't I?
Are you not supposed to put apples in the fridge? I know the general rule is put produce in the same environment they were in the grocery store, but are you not supposed to put apples in the fridge?
You aren't.
I mean,
You also aren't supposed
who
to put
doesn't love
tomatoes in
a crisp cold apple?
You're not supposed to put tomatoes in the fridge either.
You're not supposed to take them out once they're in the fridge, but refrigeration is fine. It's a technology that we've been using for some time.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the general rule is that if you follow the same conditions that they are found in the grocery store, you'll
Yeah,
get the
they're not-
best
it's not
quality.
Yeah.
Technically,
Personally, I like cold apples, so my apples go in the fridge.
avocados actually ripen better when they're not in the fridge as well.
Oh, I can't imagine putting avocados in the fridge.
Some people do, and it's just weird.
That one doesn't make any sense to me because while I can understand being like I love a crisp cold apple and I will deal with the fact it's not the best environment for it. I don't think anyone's ever been like, you know what I really love is fatty avocado but cold as fuck. God damn it, the third one, are you kidding me?
I still say the worst thing that happened to me last year was developing an apple allergy.
Oh, yeah, that sucks.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's related to my other fruit allergies. It sucks. Like if I cook the apples, it's fine, but otherwise I can't eat a raw apple. God damn it! What is with the anime villain over here? You're a fucking anime villain. That's what's going on here.
It's not my fault. The
No,
hand
heel turn.
form.
It's
It's the heel turn.
The winds are just in my favor.
Yeah, they
Yes,
they
that's-
definitely smell like they're in your favor. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess I just don't understand the rationale for putting avocados. I guess that there's probably like people out there who just say it's a refrigerator and anything you put in there lives longer.
I mean, yeah, I do tend to. I put eggs in the fridge, which
I-
is not a thing that you usually do in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
But I mean, you're also used to eggs in the fridge, so I
Yeah.
can kind of understand just being like,
but
I would feel weird not doing that.
eggs.
Encountering people keeping eggs on their counter was very strange to me.
But eggs are treated differently in Europe in terms of like how they're processed. That's why you're able
Yeah,
to
they
keep
don't
them.
wash them.
Yeah. This is my response to you at the moment.
I guess learning that you have to wash your eggs was probably also a different learning curve.
It's like
Like
washing
so-
rice. You don't have to wash rice in West.
I mean, you
Your
still
response-
should,
still
but
should.
like,
I
but
mean,
like
depending
it's,
on what you're making.
but like the reason why people used to wash rice was because it would, strictly speaking, be dirty, and that's less of a concern now.
Yeah, now it's because the outer layer will oxidize and it'll start tasting rancid.
Rice keeps almost forever, doesn't it?
If it doesn't get mold, then yeah. For the most part, like, it's unlikely you will keep rice long enough for it to go bad outside of just growing mold.
Yeah. That and I think that's the other thing that you don't have to do is I don't cook meat, but I don't think you have to wash chicken, do you?
You don't wash chicken anywhere.
Oh, really?
You super shouldn't.
Yeah, like that one's less of a it's not preferred and it's like actively dangerous to do so because all you're gonna do is take any foodborne pathogens and make them now airborne.
Okay, I don't cook meat, so I don't know.
No, I got you. I'm saying like that used to be a real big thing, and in some cultures, especially in America, like it's still taught like through family lines culturally to wash chicken, and it's like the one thing that I would say I don't think it should be a family or cultural preference. I really think most people need to be informed to stop doing it.
If it isn't a surprise to y'all, I am in Ishan 10.
No, you're not Ishan 10. First of all, how dare you? How dare you?
I'm nonchalant.
Sorry, I'm in Tenpai. Sorry, I should say, excuse me, I'm in Tenpai.
Yeah.
I was in Ishan 10, excuse me.
In the US, we coat our rice in extra starch to let it keep longer. I did not know that was true. I mean, I know that like the point of washing it now is because it produces better quality rice because you're removing.
God damn it!
Thank God.
So how dead am I? I'm very dead.
Oh yeah, we're starting a new game.
I'm very dead.
Hey, I got my cool cat.
That fucking sucked. I still got second though.
You know what didn't suck? I get to play with you all.
Yeah.
Yay.
I feel that way
longer.
2/3 of the way.
I don't know how much longer I'm gonna get to play with you if I keep doing this.
Oh no, I'll get my revenge. I have had my anime comeback many times.
Your life ended the moment you went to the bathroom.
Xandra, that's fucked up.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god. You know, this is the earliest I've ever streamed.
I mean, I think at the end of the day,
you've never done a 24-hour thing before, have you?
No,
I
don't
think
have
the
to do
biggest
it.
issue is that there's not a central way to learn how to handle food effectively. It's usually just passed down culturally. So if you either come from a culture or from a family who has some misconception, it's just too easy for it to propagate, and that's, I think, the biggest issue.
To be fair, I grew up
Or
in a culture
perpetuate.
of shit food anyway. Ireland and the United Kingdom, for that matter, definitely are have great cuisines. Yeah.
Fit food, cook forever.
I mean, the stereotype is that British food is very good as long as you focus on just the cultures they appropriated.
Well, exactly.
Thank you, Tina. That was cool.
One of the largest Sikh diasporas in the world is where I live, and like, let me tell you, I'm so glad I get so much access to Indian food because I lived in a neighborhood full of Indian residents because, honest to goodness, I do not miss Irish cooking.
I can't really think of what would constitute Irish cooking.
It's largely similar to that of Britain. It's largely similar to that of Britain.
So like stews and stuff?
Yeah, but like it starts getting very bland in a lot of ways.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Anyway, continue.
Like,
if I could?
if there's anything to be said about food I miss because I'm vegetarian now is actually blood pudding. It's like the one thing that I genuinely really liked when I got a chance to eat it.
It doesn't gross me out. I don't think that I've ever had blood pudding, but
You have to have good blood pudding. I made it. I made a vegan version of it a couple of times, and it tastes almost similar, but obviously.
What would you substitute in?
I got a recipe for it. Handy.
Iron enriched. Like what? What are you putting in there that?
I have a
that
recipe.
gives you
Handy.
Pennies.
Let me
Gotta start by boiling pennies.
It's okay. So like, it's largely
No, I'm genuinely.
I'm trying to tell you what's in it.
So they tell me.
You're cutting me off. You put like Okay, you have things like let me think about like tamarind, soy, you use like vegetable stock, and then like you'd use oats, mushrooms, beans. What else did I put in it? Like various spices, like obviously pepper. And there's a couple other things as well, and like, excuse me, it's really good. Like I've made it for like I did a excuse me, I did a what you call it? I did a Irish brunch for St. Patrick's Day earlier this year. And I made it. Sorry, my friend made it actually for this, and using the same recipe that I would, and like it was pretty good. Like I think I could find the recipe that I think is probably best. Yeah, here we go. This is literally this is. I actually remembered everything. Cool. It tastes pretty close. Like I'll never have the actual stuff again, but. But my grandfather used to run a catering business when I was growing up, and like I guess roast beef would be one of them. Hey, Demarine. Like that was one of my favorite things in the world made by him. Is like he would literally like probably make one of the best roast beefs I ever had. Don't worry about it, it's fine. God damn it. I feel like I caused that.
Man. I started with 2 white dragons, 2 red dragons, a green dragon.
Sorry. Gilder, are you talking about my vegan black pudding or blood pudding?
No, probably responding to something else in chat.
No, okay. I was like, I'm sorry.
I think one of my greatest gripes about like vegetarian and vegan cooking is, I mean, so I understand it's not for me, so like this isn't like a general comment, but like my approach to it is that so much of it is like trying to approximate foods that now people who have gone vegan or vegetarian can't eat anymore.
I agree.
And like I get uncanny valleyed so hard by it, when in reality, like some of my favorite dishes in the world are vegetarian. But it's not stuff that's trying to pretend to be chicken or something.
Like ratatouille is one of my favorite dishes, and that's purely vegetables. I will agree, like, I do like Impossible meat, but it's a fucking uncanny valley sometimes. Like, the weirdest way I've ever had it is, of all places, I had it at a Cheesecake Factory, and like, I was like, what the hell is going on here with this? And like, I had to double check, and I know what the texture, weird, I know what the texture should look like, and it was just bizarre. Hey, did I ever tell you about the time about my hospital visit? Xandra got told this story yesterday, but did I ever tell you about the time I was offered food at a hospital and I was given some very inappropriate choices?
Mm-mm.
So I was staying in a hospital, and I was in Quebec, and it's like they came up to me and they were like, hey, we're about to give food. Would you like, are you hungry? And I said, oh yeah, I'm hungry. I haven't eaten in like, a day and a half. And it's like, okay. And this is all in French, by the way. So this is,
Well, I actually do think I know the story you're telling, but please tell it anyway.
It's a good story. So they come up to me and they're like, okay, would you like to have I think they offered me salmon. And I said, oh no, I said that I'm vegetarian. And then they flip over and they go, oh, okay, would you like to have the veal instead? And I just kind of, I said, and this is, again, I'm still recovering, and I'm still, like, coming to from the anesthetic, I imagine. And I think I said in the most, like, harsh French I'll ever say in my whole life, because I don't speak confidently. I said to her, like, that is beef. Or that is cow. I can't remember what I said. I know I said something on the lines of, like, that is beef or that is cow. Every time I think about this story, I'm still blown the fuck away by the fact that I got offered veal after saying I'm vegetarian. It's like, let's go for the most offensive.
Did you take it?
No.
If I had to be vegetarian, I'd probably switch to cooking just all Indian food all the time.
I have a lot of Indian food.
Yeah.
Oh god, do I ever love Indian food.
And I, at this point in my life, I do not order meat at Indian restaurants because there's like so much good vegetarian food, and I don't really care all that much about meat. I mean, if I go to a McDonald's, I'm not gonna find anything that tastes good that doesn't have meat in it. But like, you know, if I'm going to a place that has vegetarian options, I'll take them.
You can get
Okay, well,
you
They
can
claim to.
you can get a paneer burger in India, and I wish they'd bring that here.
that'd be cool.
I know. Demi, I want Indian food. You know who makes really good chili? Demarine. I had a wicked bowl of chili made by her when I was visiting Boston last week.
I've only had paneer like one time. I wasn't a huge fan. I kind of wish I were, but I don't know. Quick cheeses in general, I'm not a huge fan of a lot of quick cheeses.
So that was actually what broke my veganism is when I was recovering, I needed protein, and like I was barely getting by on veganism, but I just said screw it, I ordered a pizza, and I haven't gone back. I'm just like, well, being vegetarian is fine, I guess.
Oh, I love biryani, but not, I can't imagine putting cheese in it.
The fuck?
Biryani.
I'm sorry, what?
Paneer biryani, I'm sure it's something that someone makes. And
I guess it exists.
But I can't imagine it.
I'm having a hard
Biryani
time.
is like one of my favorite Indian dishes. I mean, that's like a go-to for me. Okay, well.
If you and Sky are ever in my city, I'm taking you to the good Indian restaurants.
Fine. It's fine.
Why?
Fine.
Why are you saying why, Demi? Or is this the cheese and biryani that you're going on about? Oh, okay, that's safe. Yeah, no, I agree. It does sound weird to me. I wouldn't put cheese in biryani. If somebody wants to do it, that's their prerogative. I just find that to be a strange concept. I'm gonna regret that decision. No! Apparently not. Okay, well. I figured that was like the least worst decision for me, but
I'm sure you had Kyle scout out for it.
I'm gonna gamble. I didn't like my choices, but I have to press. Well.
Okay, hot take. Hot take. People shit on black pepper as if it's not a spice because it's one that white people use. There you go. There's my hot take for the day. People try to pretend that black pepper's not a spice because white people use it.
Black pepper is fine. It's great.
No, I don't mean like people dislike black pepper. I mean people are like, when we say spices, we don't mean black pepper. Black pepper's a spice. It's not a particularly thrilling one.
I will say that I was gonna say I really hate whole peppercorns, though. I absolutely cannot stand whole peppercorns.
They're fine. You just have to simmer them for a really long time.
Get stronger teeth.
I have enough fake teeth as it is.
If you're gonna take the time to get fake teeth, I think you should get titanium ones.
No, I actually have had fake teeth since I was 11. They are resin.
And you should have taken the time to get titanium ones.
Nah, they're more likely to put ceramic in me. Actually, I just haven't. They're still resin after like I don't know 30 years at this point. No, less than that. Excuse me, I'm not that old, but
yeah. Get you some space age teeth.
That's true. You know what space age?
Okay. Excuse
Go off,
you?
I guess.
Yeah. Hey, I have to like have my anime come back at some point.
The really cool thing about this is, guess how you fold a hand like this?
You don't. You just suffer.
You don't.
Well, if you want to know how to win, you could cheat. Like, you can just go watch me on my Twitch and then say, "Oh, that's what center hand." I'm not dumping that.
That's not fun.
So you're. This is how you try to get more viewers.
I see it.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, get your...
I'd be way more upset if this music didn't bang.
Want to get famous and have more viewers?
Go to bigchombo.com. Oh my god, that bot is the best, just because it's just so...
I mean, it's no Elena.
I don't remember Elena.
Pour one out.
I know of a lot of bots.
Ronald.
I know of a lot of bots, but I don't remember that one.
The tiniest of Ronalds. What's the one that Matt has? What's his Chombo?
Chombo Breaker.
Chombo Breaker, okay, that's what I thought.
Big Chombo is available? Shit.
Oh, I think that you are now obligated to purchase bigchombo.net.
I probably...
Chombo Breaker.
Probably will
No,
not.
Chombo Breaker is taken. That's Minimax.
Oh, my Miniman,
It's the cops.run.
What's that?
That's such a good URL. It's the cops.run.
Oh my
So
god, that is a great domain, and I think you should point that at whose vanity domain should that be?
That feels pretty Tie Tuesday to me.
It's not in theme with me, that's for certain. So I think Ty is a good call.
A long time ago, I had the name thethuglifechose.me.
That's a good one.
That's good.
That's strong.
Very good.
Tina is responsible for one of my favorite domains,
What's that?
the speedrunwit.ch. That was a good pickup. That was your suggestion too.
Yeah.
Splits.red.
I am very proud of having come up with splits.red.
Oh, do you have a vanity domain for your Twitch?
Bubsy.life.
Oh, Bubsy.live, that's right.
Authorblues. I actually do have a nasty habit of slightly over-seasoning food. My dad, who was like the one who taught me to cook, had a nasty habit of over-salting food, and I just kind of grew to expect the flavor of food to have a lot more salt than it probably should.
Thanks, buddy. Look at that! 100 points ahead of you, finally.
I'm suffering.
Tina, you have a chance to put me in last place. The Bubsy Life chose... Okay, so you can buy a TLD. You just have to have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of fucking money.
Yeah, it just takes way more money than you want to spend.
It's not even mortgage money. It's like... I
But
don't...
then you just have a TLD.
Owning a TLD would be really cool, though.
Is owning a TLD kind of like being a landlord?
Yes.
Yes. That's why the US government has .gov, even though there are many governments on the internet. They just hoard all the .gov.
That makes sense.
Mind you, that's like an old archaic thing. Like, I can understand why that hasn't changed, but at the same time, it's sort of like how .edu, I think for the longest time, was limited just to American universities, and I do believe that there are non-American universities that use .edu now. Like, I think one Canadian school does now. It used to be in Canada, though, that every province had their own TLD. So, like, I'm in British Columbia, so did BC.ca, and you can only get domains under the province you live in. But at some point in the late 90s, early 2000s, that went bye-bye.
Eventually they realized that was extremely stupid.
Yeah. Since 2001, new registrants for second-level domain names have been required to be U.S. affiliated. So what does that mean here? Oh, it's only U.S. Okay. Apparently, you have to be an American university to have .edu still, so I must have been incorrect on that. What's that school then? Weird.
The biggest possible weight's only 3 tiles, right?
No, you can have
No?
the 5. I have a whole co-host post about that.
I guess
now.
you could technically have 13 if you're waiting on your 13th,
Yes.
Yes.
the extra match for the 13 orphans, but that's the degenerate case.
I have a whole post about the ridiculousness of that.
What if you have to 5? I guess matching a pair as well would be a possibility.
I'll drop this in the chat, because this is like... It was a fucking wild-ass hand to pull off.
You can have worst says up to 8 with a normal hand?
Yep.
How would...
Yeah, so in that link I dropped in your Twitch chat, this hand here can accept a 1, 2, 4, 5, or 7.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah. It was a hand, when I saw it happening, I was like, excuse me? This is not common. Like, it's very rare to get 5. 4 is not unheard of. I've had it many times, but I never had a 5 until this point. So... Yeah, you can have a 9-sided. You're just... 5 and beyond that is like an absolutely... Like, it's uncommon. You're like, getting a anything... Where have you seen a 6-sided? I'm trying to figure out how you would get a 6-sided weight. Like,
I refuse to acknowledge all your fucked up Yakuman. I'm sorry. I understand that the biggest weight possible is 13 orphans. You're not going to beat that. So what? So we're only talking about normal hands that normal people get, not those blessed by the gods.
Fucking tragic.
well, I don't... Unless somebody drops something useful, this sucks, considering what I'm waiting on. It seems like a reasonable decision, too. Unless
One
if,
tile off. I'm so mad.
off, if you do it, I get an extra 1,000. Fuck you. I can't do it. Oh, look at that. There were 4 of them sitting out there, and none of you dropped
Oh
it.
yeah. You weren't getting those from me.
Yeah, definitely
I
not for
was
me. My
trying to do
entire
a
hand
maneuver.
was 2s and 5s. Or my entire hand were Mon, sorry.
Nagashi disappointment.
In any event, getting a 5-sided weight is not a common sight, and anything more than that is like, you start getting into fucked up hands territory anyway.
I feel like the largest I've ever seen is 3, but that's because 3 is like not all that.
Pretty
Stupid.
achievable, yeah.
I pull off 4.
You don't have to like engineer 3.
Yeah. I pulled off 4 a couple of times, and it never really phases me. The 5 is what blew my mind. But, like, yeah, you can have, like,
I mean, like a 5.56 gives you a free 3-side weight. So.
If you get into Yakuman territory, there's lots of fucked up shit that'll happen anyway. So it's like, it doesn't really faze me.
I guess that on its own doesn't give you 3-side. There's... I'm trying to think of the situations I've seen 3-side. Oh, sadly, I was not given what I needed here.
I guess a full flush shape would actually lead
Real
to that.
bummer.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Here indeed.
Where would you have a full flush where you'd be? Like, I guess on a full flush you can get a 6-side. I think a full flush, like, it would be a 6-sided, or I think you would do 6-sided on a full flush.
Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 would be 3-sided. There you go.
Yeah.
That's what I was missing.
A full flush can be up to 8. I'm trying to run that through my mind, and I think
Well, there's 9 gates. 9
Yeah.
gates can ultimately have 9.
Yeah.
Would 9 gates not also be just another degenerate example?
Yeah.
Your discard is very sad that you're not...
Weirder. Is that how you want to describe it to me? Weird.
No, I'm just sad that it's not still in your hand.
Yeah, me too. I got handed each of those one at a time, if you can believe it.
I can.
That's fine. That's fine. I don't like my decision, but I'll stick with it.
Well, you can't take it back. We actually don't. We don't allow it at this table.
There's no undo button in this game? Fuck.
Nope.
No.
Yeah, you gotta check. You gotta check the rules of the Jade Room. No takesies backsies. Yeah, sure. Some might argue that gives me no Yaku, but I argue instead that I make my own Yaku, and that's what life's all about.
When life gives you Yaku, you make
Furry.
It's gonna be pretty fucking hard to go into Furry Tin with a deck full with a discard pile full of honors.
I believe in you. You can do it if you put your mind to it.
Thank you.
That
kind
if
of-
somebody else doesn't complete their hand first.
I kind of fell into this hand, and I'm not very happy about it because I made some decisions I didn't like.
There's Yaku at home.
The Yaku at home.
So I got to play. I know I told Tina about this, but I got to play with an auto table for the first time, and boy, is that thing ever fun to use! It makes mahjong with real tiles a lot of fun, to say the least.
Okay, thanks. There was.
7-sided clown. Wait.
Oh,
let's-
hey, I think that you should have held on to those E's.
Yeah, I really should have held
Holy
on to those E's.
shit! That's a. All right, Hanged Man. That is a terrifying situation for anyone at that table, and you're also playing in 3 players, so great. Thanks for the sumo.
Who are you thanking? You
Uh,
did that.
I know.
For you.
I was thanking. No, I was thanking the mahjong gods.
The demons.
Well,
If I didn't call,
my
I
drinking
would've
buddies.
soloed
They're my
myself.
drinking buddies.
I was also waiting on that tile.
Well, you would have got that tile if you didn't call the other one from me.
That's what I was saying.
Kazoe Yakuman. See, I don't play 3-player mahjong at all. It's just weird for me to do it.
Yeah.
I
Like-
mean, the only Kazuya Yakuman that I've ever gotten was in a 4-player game.
Like Sanma is just not my thing.
Only Yakuman I've ever gotten happened to be in Battle of Ashura, which I'm upset about.
Yeah, I get real mad whenever I get a Yakuman.
I think I got a double
I wanted
Yakuman
it.
once.
I wanted it in like vanilla.
I've gotten a double Yakuman in friendlies, apparently.
What's Kazoe again? Is that when you get it strictly off of points?
Yeah, it's when you have 13 Han or more.
Then the last time we played on your stream, I almost got it through holding dealer for like, how many hands in was
8.
I? 6?
Yeah, 8.
It is 8 in a row.
And I was like 6 in?
Yeah, it was great.
Can't believe we robbed you of your free Yakuman.
Yeah, Tina did that.
Love that for you.
Hey,
Unfortunate.
thanks.
My one Kazoe was also in a 4-player game, but it was fucked up. Riichi, Tanya, Dora, 12. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's how they get you.
I know.
Who's they?
My drinking
Who's
buddies, the
we?
mahjong goddesses.
Who's we?
You know,
You know.
the queen. Oh wait, too soon.
No, vacancy, unfortunately.
Jesus.
Fucking Chucky is gonna be all over my fucking money in a couple of years.
Wait, they're letting you have a murder doll as your king now? So cool.
I know.
It's so sad. It's so sad that she's gone. She was so apolitical.
Oh yeah, she never ever, had anything to say about the Irish during the, the Troubles, quote unquote. We all know what the Troubles actually mean.
I'm certain that she always referred to it as the unfortunate situation.
Uh-huh. The mahjong bourgeoisie.
Actually, a lot of people don't know this. It's pronounced Burgios.
Like
I only
P-Tank,
never saw it
right?
written out.
Like P-Tank.
Well, it's like burgeoning. Burgios.
The King Bing affair is a thing that people should look up if you ever want to know about constitutional crises and monarchy representations. There's your Canadian reference. There was a joke going around that Trudeau should act like his father and just go and rewrite the entire, do the same shit like his father did with the Constitution.
You can have those points back, Aeytate. Though I'll take other points. You can have those points back.
What, the 8,000?
Are terminals
No, the
bourgeois?
1,000 for...
I don't know.
Feel free to have the 1,000 points back from the Riichi stick. I'll just take 8,000 other points.
Well, I'm, my reign of terror is
Someday.
over.
Someday you'll deal into Daisangen.
Oh boy.
Wait, were you in Tinfight for Daisangen?
No.
What do I want to do with
Nowhere
this
near.
hand? There's some.
Wouldn't that have been funny, though? Wouldn't we all have had a good laugh at that?
No.
I think I
No.
would have been crushed
No.
and quit mahjong forever.
Shit, Yaku quit forever.
Exactly.
Well, this hand is fun. That's for certain.
I don't believe you.
I think you will. If I get my way with this hand, it's gonna be a fun hand.
Are we
Sorry.
supposed to let you have your way with the hand?
No comment.
There has to be a better way to phrase that.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
You know, I love all of these tiles so much, just like they're my children. I don't want to get rid of any of them.
See, I've got a different problem. I'm trying to figure out which one I hate the most.
Everyone has
I think it's
a
the
favorite.
same problem, just slightly rephrased.
Everyone
Parent
has
has a favorite.
everyone has a favorite child, right?
It doesn't make you a monster. It's normal.
Yeah.
Really, none of y'all want... Okay.
Come on, let this hand complete.
My strategy for mahjong is always 100% the same. Go into Riichi and hope that the Uradora saves me.
It's a good strategy.
It's worked for me a pretty good percentage of the time, as long as you're not looking at the number
It is.
behind, in front of the percent sign.
It is tiles wobbly.
Isn't that the wobbly?
It is the wobbly. Very talented artist wobbly.
The absolute wobbliest.
Should plug wobbly.
I do believe in the heart
Don't
of the
commission
tiles.
wobbly.
Everybody should be giving Wobbly money.
I think I have given wobbly money. You know what's fun?
That's
It is fun for me.
not for me.
Yeah, just figure out what
For
I
whom?
need. Just figure out what I need. It's okay.
If I can give you a patsu, what do I get in return?
A hug.
Oh.
Can I get a hug even if I can't figure it out?
Yeah, you'll get a hug regardless. I give hugs
Oh,
if
thank
people
God.
want hugs. I am the type of woman who likes to give hugs to people I know.
Tablet monster.
Just glad it wasn't me.
Hey Tina, how you doing over there?
Oh hey, third place.
She's lightheaded and needs a
Concha?
juice box.
What the fuck?
Delicious Tetra Pak juice box.
Quick, does someone have a bottle of Pedialyte?
I do actually. I have it for my niece. Yes, for my niece.
Hey, quick question, because I can't remember, but I'm pretty certain I know the answer. What's the term for it?
Honor.
Well, no. Honors, but they're non-scoring honors. What's the term for it again?
Non-value.
Yeah. Non-value honors. They still count as honors in terms of, like, all symbols and stuff, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And they
It
also
was... It's one of those obvious questions I had to get out of my head.
Yep. Yeah.
And they're
the
only...
reason that we care about them is for Pinfu.
Yeah. What are you saying, Kara?
Also, hey, tragic discards there.
I know.
No. Nope.
I was gonna say, as long as they stay in your hand and they're not on the open, unless you're going for like all of the wins or whatever, you can. They even if you have a partially open hand, they still count as long as you don't expose them if they're not your wind.
Oh, right. Yeah, I know that I can still use them for like triplets or pairs.
Yeah.
I just yeah.
I do.
Yeah, for all simples, they won't do what you want.
The only way they count when they're open is if you have all of the wins.
Right. Which at that point, in my opinion, if you've let it get that far, other players at the table, you deserve what has happened to you.
Yeah.
If other players at the table are like, well, they've already called the other 3 wins, I guess I can safely drop the 4th one. No. I think you've earned your comeuppance.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm on the same page there. Okay. Alright, this hand is fucked up. Whatever. I don't know what to do here.
This is the lamest, this is like the lamest Aeytate hand I've ever seen.
I'm folding.
Do your best.
Yep.
Yeah, Selinari, thank you so much for the resub. Yep,
Um,
Aeytate has the schoolgirl with the tartan skirt. I meant to compliment you before we started, by the way, on your skirt. Loved it.
Oh, thanks.
Aeytate? It means I'm 1 tile away from being
God, are you kidding me? You need
in
this?
Tenpai.
Oh, it's Tina. Never mind. Whatever. Fuck. I don't know what to do here. Gamble. Sure. I don't know. Let's fight.
Never back off from a challenge.
I'm gonna fight. I think it's a bad decision on my part, but I'm gonna fight.
I believe in you.
Yeah, you know what? Screw it. No!
Thanks.
I don't believe in you anymore.
I was gonna con that for the hell of it.
See, the Urador is saving me once again.
Hey,
Turning a nothing burger hand into a something burger hand.
hey,
Saving
team.
you
I've
from what?
got
Being
enough points I
short
can
of-
reach you.
I was gonna ask, are you gonna do it?
It's the only way to go out.
Yeah, let's see. I don't really like this hand, but this hand is not shit. It's just mediocre.
It could have been Sandra. I don't know that specific lyric, but I guess it wouldn't be unsurprising. It wouldn't be surprising if it were a mahjong reference.
And now I'm upset with Xandra because she put the Ranma 1/2 opening theme song in my bloody head.
You threw down those 3 wins and you didn't even spell any.
Yes, Sandra, I know the lyrics. I'm so angry over here.
On the internet.
Yeah, who? Yeah, this is a first for me. I've never been upset on the internet.
People are upset on the internet?
Yeah, it yeah, I know. It's you know,
More likely than you think.
yeah.
Anger on my internet?
I posted on something awful. I remember seeing people get angry on the forums.
I didn't think it happened.
It happened. And then you would always see this user was probated for this post or whatever, or banned for this post. That's when they got really
Probated.
upset.
That's exactly what you do with reprobates.
Hey, friend.
I hate this.
I hope it's Tina that deals into you.
Hey, If it makes you feel any better, it's a trash weight. It's a weight that you don't gotta worry about. So feel free to just keep playing.
Okay. Well, that puts a lot of confidence in me because I'm gonna gamble.
I'm sorry, Tina. You might want to use that Riichi stick.
Get fucked every last one.
Still playing with 0 points. Read there.
Hey, Tina, how are you doing over there, friend?
I'm doing good.
Oh my god.
How often do you really see 4 Riichi abortive? Like, I feel like I never actually see that happen.
It happened to me last week.
It's rare.
I feel like usually by the time the 3rd player hits Riichi, someone is dealing in. You're just not getting there.
Oh my god, that was just perfect. That was just perfect. It's like the time, I think it was Sandra Demarine, I don't know who else was with us, and we were playing mahjong, like I think it was like early 2021, and I ended up like declaring Riichi on the first go, and then I got hit anyway. I can't remember. There's a clip of it, and it's just perfect. It describes how awful this game is.
Can the last tile that goes down to enter the 4th player Riichi be wrong?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's nothing to stop that.
I love that. I love that for everyone at the table. That's very funny. I feel like that'd be very funny, like, you just drop your Riichi stick, like, I'm gonna fuck up everyone's plans, and then you just deal in.
So I think there's a question we should address. What's a way to summarize this game in a couple of sentences?
Misery, pain,
Rummy.
and rummy?
Misery,
Jeez.
and rummy.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so yeah, like joking aside, giving somebody a serious answer so that you are trying to construct a hand which is typically composed of 4 sets of 3 tiles and a pair. And in addition to that, kind of like poker, you need to have what you'll hear us call a yaku. It's a victory condition, a condition that makes the hand valid. There's a bunch of them. As you play, you just kind of learn them, and they are what determine how much your hand is worth.
Oh, I have
And
to
that's
ask,
kind of it.
was that your phone that went off?
No, that was 88 for sure.
Oh, okay, you don't have, I'm surprised you don't have La Milana ringtones.
I didn't say I didn't. I said you didn't hear my phone.
Oh, okay.
If you understand rummy rules, then by and large you understand how to construct a hand in this game. The yaku, like, I don't remember most of the fucking yaku, but I can tell you looking at a hand if I could go in a direction that would take me to one. The scoring system is the fucked up part. If you want to watch mahjong and you want to understand it, pretend that it's not being scored ever. Because the scoring rules do not make sense, and there's going to be a lot of brain-poisoned mahjong people who are going to respond by telling me how it absolutely makes sense. And those people are suffering from brain poisoning.
Yeah, mahjong points make as much sense as runes.
Yeah, there's a system to it, which is why people will make that argument, and they're brain poisoned.
Yeah.
The brains don't work the right way. Their brains don't work the way their
What
brains
the?
work.
Oh, well.
What are you even gonna take from her, my guy? You can't take more from a stone.
I'm gonna take nothing.
Do you even get anything to? Okay, I forgot you could go negative.
You take
I was
Tina's houseplants.
Tired of being there. Now we can start over.
I'm gonna refill my water. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's mostly just kind of a busted system because there's like 2 different scoring metrics. There's Han and Fu, which are vaguely related to one another, but more or less actually are independent.
So they're not related to one another in terms of where they come from or what they
Right.
do. Han, up to a
But the
certain
tasks
point,
that you
is a
do
double.
that will earn you points will end up producing both of those usually.
Yeah, it'll influence them for sure. But yeah, so Fu only matters when you're in the first scoring mode. And the fact that I have to explain scoring modes is why Auth was mentioning brain poison. Below 8,000 points.
It's so ridiculous.
Below 8,000 points, your Han, which comes from your Yaku. Your Han will effectively double your score as you get more of them. Once you hit 8,000 points, they stop just always doubling, because it turns out if you look at mahjong systems, like I believe just mainland Chinese, the main mahjong that they play doesn't stop doubling, and you get into goofy numbers like hundreds of thousands of points.
But it really is.
Mahjong, they put a clamp on it. They said, once you hit 8,000, we're gonna slow down that progress just a little bit.
Yeah, so basically the way mahjong works is you're trying to build a rummy hand more or less exactly the same rules as standard rummy. The only difference is that, like Tina said, you have to find a win condition, and the win conditions are mostly common sense stuff, like your hand has to all follow this rule or that rule. There's a free win con you get if you just never call anyone else's tiles. Like if someone drops a tile, I sometimes get the opportunity to take it and use it in my hand. If you never do that, if you only play from your own tiles, you get a free win con. You kept your hand closed. But outside of that, there are some like wildly fucked up win cons that are just like, you got a hand that makes no sense and we're gonna give you points for it. Those are the ones you'd really have to memorize, but most of those follow some rules as well that you'd probably would feel like common sense. Things like your hand is made of only wind tiles, or you know those tiles that look really green? What if you didn't have any of the ones that have any of the red paint on them? Like stuff like that. It's like, you can kind of see where it comes from.
I just took a look outside and it's like, God, is it ever cloudy? And I just realized, no, it's actually forest fire smoke, and explains why I've been smelling wood all day. All the smoke from California finally made its way up here. It's so gross right now. If any of you are on the West Coast, I'm so sorry, I'm suffering too.
I don't even know what Michigan rummy is, but I'm sure it's...